Is it true that Jakarta will lock down tomorrow? And this is it. Today is the last day. We stayed here for 5 nights and 6 days. So today is the last day. We got 2 tests. We got 1 test the second day that we got here. We got the results the next day. It was negative, luckily. And then yesterday we got another test. And then today on the last day, we will get the results downstairs when we go to the counter. So we assume it's negative, otherwise they would have told us something. But we have to get the results before we can leave the hotel. So we already booked an Airbnb here in Jakarta. We're gonna go to the Airbnb. But we have been reading that cases are rising quite a bit here in Jakarta. So we were planning to stay here for 4 days. I don't know. We're still thinking about it. There was rumors about potential lockdown happening soon. But that was just from somebody on the chat, on the WhatsApp chat. So I am going to be confirming it with different places. So I'm gonna see what it's like here. If there is a lockdown coming, we'd rather go to Bali ASAP. But we definitely wanted to explore a little bit here in Jakarta first. So hopefully we can still do that. But there was something like 12,000 cases in the last few days. So it's not good here.
I didn't know about this.
Yeah.
Where did you find out?
Google. All right, we're ready. Goodbye room. It's been very good to us. Actually went by very fast, surprisingly. The 5 days went by faster than we expected. We were like getting ready to, you know, settle down and start to relax a bit, and then I'm like, whoa, we only have 2 days left. It doesn't feel like we spent almost a week here at all. It spent like we were here for 3 days. All right, let's go. We got to check out now. It's already 12. So if you ever stay here in FM7 quarantine hotel, be very careful. The floors here are very slippery. I'm telling you from experience.
Oh my gosh, are you okay?
Is it true that Jakarta will lock down tomorrow? No?
I'm not sure, as I know.
We're going to Bali, but I don't know if they will cancel flights. But I'm going to Bali in 4 days.
Oh,
Do not sit. Social distance. Okay. Guess what? Ta-da! We just got our test results, and so this is for you, and this is for me. Negative. Lab results. Now we're ready to go. So we're gonna call a Grab, which is like the Uber here. There's Gojek and Grab. No more. We're free. Everybody's free. All right, our car is here. All right, he is. He's like nicely tucked. This is our room upstairs. This is where I thought the place was catching fire, but we were up here in the corner room there. Those things are determined not to let us go through. All right, finally.
No good.
Yeah.
No good.
I know.
There's another exit.
You're not escaping this quarantine hotel. We're still on the way, and so far what I've realized it's I heard it, but now I'm seeing it's a really big city, and you know, very much like Saigon or New York, a lot of high rises, but you can obviously see the pollution that comes with a big city, because you can't see too far in front of you. It's like foggy. We've been riding for the last 20 minutes now. It feels like on the highway, and I don't know if we're close. So I just learned something new here. We were just at this light and it was red, and before the light went green, it went yellow, and then green came on. I'd never seen that before. Usually it's green, yellow, red, but this one was also red, yellow, and then green. To let you know that you're gonna get ready to go. All right, so he dropped us off at our Airbnb, but there are 3 different buildings. We're in the Sapphire building. He dropped us here at the Emerald, so we have to walk a little bit more to go to the other building. But so far, I mean, the city looks like it's nice. It's hot, very hot. We couldn't breathe in the car. The AC was on, but it was still, you could feel it. So can't wait to get inside right now. We need to find the key, which locker it's in. There it is. Alright. Little kitchen. Bathroom. Shower. Alright. It's not too big, but it's a room. Alright, you can come in now. The tour is over. So you guys can see there's a bunch of buildings. Yep, would remind you of New York. Alright, now we can breathe. We can take out the mask and now get some AC and cold water and some food. We will probably do one thing every day. So this room, if you're wondering, cost us about $19 a night. We didn't try to go for like an expensive hotel or anything. We wanted to just, because we're probably not gonna do much here in Jakarta. Maybe we'll do one thing every day, because like I said, it's a big city, so you have to ride like a decent distance, it seems, to go anywhere here. But our plan is to sit at home and work and edit those videos for you guys as much as possible, because I have quite a few in line right now, and then explore a little bit and then go to Bali finally. Christina's a happy girl right now. She found this vegan restaurant on Grab, and the options are so many options. Vegan cookies, smoothie bowls, oh, such a big menu. So I think we're gonna order from there to eat. Now that we're out of quarantine and we've made it to our Airbnb, I want to tell you guys about our experience and what it was like in general. I've already told you some things, but I want to give you as many details as possible about quarantine specifically. So first of all, in one of the videos, I will give you all the details about how to book a quarantine room, etc. But in this one, I just want to talk about the experience. So when we first arrived to the airport, someone basically was there with the name of the hotel. So you approach them and you tell them your name, and they check their list, and then boom, they take your passport from that point forward. And then they take you to the hotel in their own private van. Now once we got to the hotel, you know, they sprayed us, they disinfected us and everything. They take our passports. We didn't get it until today. So we went to sleep because we got there pretty late that night. So we go to sleep and then we go into the room, which we enjoyed. We really liked the room. And then so tomorrow we take the first COVID test, all right, the PCR test. So we took the test and they give you the results the next day. And then so we were there for 5 nights in total. Now, what were those 5 nights like? Like I said earlier, they actually went by pretty quick. They felt like we were there for 3 days, but that is probably because we have videos to work on. We are filming and we're editing, so we had work to do. Most people would probably be there bored, not knowing what to do until they get out. We didn't have that, you know, when are we getting out of here mindset from when we got there. Once we got there, it was like, okay, good, we're gonna use this opportunity to get as much done as possible. I don't think I even got half of the things that I wanted to do done. So when we actually had to leave, it was like, whoa, that was so fast. So, you know, we enjoyed it. We enjoyed the bathtub. We probably didn't enjoy it as much. We only used it twice in 5 nights, so that was not nearly enough. The food, I need to talk about the food. The food was good. The food tastes good. but we had an issue because Christina made sure to request that there was no meat in her food in the beginning. So the first 2 days they still sent meat, so we had to reorder and wait a few, hours for them to send the correct order back to us. So at the last few days we ended up just ordering food from the restaurant, because if you don't want the hotel food, you could always order, you have to pay with a card or cash when they bring it to you, but you could always order from the restaurant from the hotel. So you don't have to eat only what they give you, which still tasted good, but it was rice every day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner had rice. And it's funny because I saw somebody joke about it on a WhatsApp group that we have here, and somebody was saying that, oh, it's the first time they have to get used to eating rice for breakfast. And that was really the case. I think only 1 or 2 meals did not have rice for breakfast, but you eat rice every day, and by the last 2 days Christina had enough. So she just ordered directly.
You have to explain that. I even ate the meat because I was so hungry.
Yeah.
And I got sick after.
And Christina doesn't eat meat. I try not to eat as much meat, but this during the quarantine I did. But as much as possible I try not to. So I used to be like 90%, vegetarian. But during the quarantine, I ate whatever they gave me. Yeah, Christina had enough of the rice, so we ordered food basically for the last 2 days. Yeah, the pizza was good.
And the pad thai was great.
Yeah, she ordered, I think the restaurant that we were ordering from was like a Thai and Italian restaurant. So the pad thai and the pizza was really good. So that's what we ate the last few days. What else? Mangoes. Oh, and mango juice. And we also had snake fruit for the first time. So we had some first time experiences being here already. Aside from the food, the room was great for us. So if you want to know about the price of our quarantine room, it was $875 for the 2 of us. That is 12.5 million Indonesian rupiah. That is for 2 people. If you're just one person and you wanted the room that we had, which was the biggest room in that hotel, again, it's called FM7, it's $700. And what does that include? The $700 for one person, or $875 for 2 people, includes 3 meals a day, laundry, 5 items per day. You get 2 PCR tests, again, one on the second day and one the day before you leave, and you get the results the day after. So everything is included. When you test negative, then they will give you your passport with your negative test results, and then you can actually start traveling or go wherever you want. Most people are just transiting here in Jakarta, so they land here and then they end up going straight back to the airport to go wherever they're going. In our case, it would have been Bali, but we decided to stay here for a few more days to explore, which we don't know yet, so stay tuned if you want to see if we do go exploring or if we decide to just go to Bali ASAP. We don't know yet. We're gonna make the decision probably tonight. The experience was actually very good. We have nothing bad to say about quarantining here in Jakarta. You get to choose what hotel you want. So, I mean, there's a whole list of hotels. You can just Google, quarantine hotels in Jakarta, and you'll find the updated list. I would give it to you, but it's always updating, and sometimes they remove hotels, so you're gonna have to look for the updated version online on Google somewhere. This is it for today, guys. We're just gonna chill here for the rest of the day. We're not gonna go exploring today, but maybe tomorrow, so we'll let you know what we're gonna do. And if you'd like to see what we've been up to for the since we left Vietnam last week, and you want to watch the whole journey, in the description you'll find the link to the full playlist about our move to Bali. If you want to find out how the rest of the move is going, subscribe. You'll get notified when we release another video. So until next time, create a life worth living.